Welcome to JGTCR, I'm Cope, and today we are tuning the Chevrolet Corvette Z06 C5. Let's get into it. The Corvette C5 feels much heavier than it looks, and this weight impacts the all-round drivability. This is because the balance of the car is awkward. The nose floats around a lot, so it's easy to run wide on acceleration on corner exit. It also means that we can experience a lot of understeer when turning into corners. Fortunately, the understeer can be defeated by loading up the front end. A light touch or quick jab of the brakes gets it done, depending on the situation. But overall, the C5 is quite cumbersome in general. It heaves and lurches around the track like a clumsy elephant. The handling leaves much to be desired, as we are always trying to contend with the understeer it dishes out. The power is reasonable, but power delivery is horrid. It seems to keep traction well until the very last minute. It kicks out when we are almost straight, seemingly without reason. If we get too high in the RPM, we experience wheel spin. If we get too low in the RPM, we get bogged down. There is only a very small power band, and it is both lazy and erratic when it's in that zone. The brakes work okay, but slowing down does take a really long time. So brake early and hang on to those brakes a touch longer than we may think is needed. And with all these powers combined, it makes the C5 a frustrating drive if we are not willing to bend to its will. Let's collect our time. Seven minutes, 35.7 seconds. And now, the race tune. The race tune for the C5 required some massaging to get it to work. Surprisingly, wheel spin was a minor issue. The major issue we had was the tail stepping out aggressively when under brakes. To defeat this issue, we ran a firm front end and added ballast of 70 kilos at a ballast positioning of 25 over the rear wheels. The remainder of our tune supports these major decisions. Let's see how it performs on the Nürburgring. Modifying and tuning has improved quite a lot about the C5. The handling is far superior. It actually responds quickly and accurately to our inputs. The steering is sharp and crisp, with the vehicle being very stable while cornering. There is plenty of power available, and getting it to the ground is reasonably effective. Power delivery can be aggressive if we have a lead foot. But we soon learn that 90% throttle is perfect for not getting loose in tight situations. The brakes are fairly decent, however, turning and braking hard causes the tail to slide. This is also the case if we jump off the brakes too quickly. Let's collect our time. 6 minutes, 6.3 seconds. And now, the drift tune. The only changes we made to our C5 drift tune were to body height adjustment, natural frequency, differential settings, and tires. The remainder of our settings worked perfectly for what we were trying to achieve. Let's drift Suzuka. The Corvette C5 is a precision drifter. There is so much control in all aspects of the drift, it's not funny. Just look at it, munging up the straight, gutter to gutter. The handling is supreme. It is never lazy and responds extremely quickly and accurately to our commands. The steering is deadly sharp. The precision and control we have while drifting is astounding. Track placement is second nature to the C5. It almost predicts our wants and needs, then immediately begins catering to them. The power is extremely well matched to the application. It comes on strong, but is very smooth and controllable. Power delivery is relaxed, but somehow also quite focused. We can be heavy-handed without much consequences, but the true beauty and art of drift in the C5 lies in the subtlety afforded to us through throttle control. We can easily turn this vet with the throttle alone if we want to. The Corvette C5 is one of the best all-round drift cars available on GT7. It is highly recommended, so get out there and get one. And that's all we have for you today, so until next time, keep racing!